If you've got a Shure MV7, which is a great mic, and you shoot video direct to camera like this, wouldn't it be good if you could actually connect the MV7 directly to your camera and get the same great quality audio in your videos? Now, before we have people typing in the comments about using the XLR output on the mic and then connect it into a device like the Beach Tech or the Zoom H6 and then feeding that into the camera, what we're talking about here is a low-cost solution. A low-tech solution that just gets the job done. If you want to go and drop a few $100s on a Zoom interface or a Beach Tech or some other solution to use the XLR option that comes with this mic, be my guest. But this is for those who want to connect the MV7 using a simple USB cable to connect the Shure MV7 to the camera quickly, cheaply, and without all the hassle of having to figure out how to set up an audio interface. So let's get to it. Now, I don't have to tell you the problem here. We've got a USB plug on the end of the mic, and there ain't no way to plug this into your camera. But what we do have, if we look here, is a headphone out jack. So what we're going to do is this. First, we're going to plug the mic into our computer. Now, the only reason that we're actually doing this is so the mic can get power. We're not actually recording on the computer. Then what we're going to do is get an audio cable like this, a cable with a 3.5 milli plug. That's an eighth for those living in the US of America. We're going to plug this into the mic headphone port on the mic, and then on the other end, we're going to plug the cable into our mic input on the camera. Now, listen up here, because so many people get this wrong, and it's an easy mistake to make. They plug it into the camera headphone socket. Don't do that. It won't work. It's got to go into the mic input socket on the camera like that. Now we've got the mic connected to the camera, and here's where we need to do some adjustments. The thing is, cameras, at least most consumer cameras, they're really bad at processing audio. They add hiss. We don't want the camera doing the work. We want all the audio being processed by the mic. So I'm going to open up the camera menu and find my audio record levels. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn them right down. I'm going to set it at 2. I'm going to get the mic to do as much of the audio processing as possible. Now, if you're getting benefit from this and you're a coach or you're a content creator and you want to learn how to look and sound great on video for the sole purpose of making more money, I've linked to a video in the description that will show you how. Anyway, back to setting this up. So I've set the levels in the camera. Now, we may have to increase it slightly. Depends on how much the mic is going to boost the audio. But for the time being, we'll leave it at that. Next, we need to adjust the mic. There are two things that we need to set. We need to adjust the input volume, like you would if you were recording normally with your mic connected to your computer. And we've also got to adjust the headphone levels, because this is how we're going to send the audio into our camera. First, I'll set the input volume of the mic, just like you would if you were recording normally to your computer. There are two options here. We could use this fancy slider here on the mic that adjusts the volume, or you could actually do it in the app that comes with the mic and adjust it on your computer using the app. In fact, in the app, there's also an option to have the mic automatically control the volume. Personally, I like to do it manually. I like control. So I'm going to adjust the input volume on the mic. You see this here? To the left of the slider, you see this little icon? That switches between input volume and headphone volume. You can tell which is being controlled. If the lights are green, that's input. If the lights are orange, that's headphone volume. Now, because this mic does need quite a bit of gain for it to work, what I'm going to do, I'm going to set the input volume so all but 2 of the lights are illuminated. I've found for my situation, this is the input level that I need. Then I'm going to switch to the headphone volume control. And again, I've found having it set so all but 2 lights are lit. That is where I need to be. Now, of course, your situation may be different. You may have to increase the input level, the headphone level. You may even have to bump the volume up in the camera from what I set it at 2. You just have to dial it in to suit your situation. The best way to do this is if your camera's got levels like this. As you're talking, you want the levels to be just bumping past the -12. You don't want it too loud. Between -12, -6, that's where you want your audio to be landing. Now, if you want to take it even further and make the MV7 sound amazing, make it sound every bit as good as the far more expensive SM7B, you're going to want to watch this video next. Anyway, I hope this helps. Until next time, bye for now.